Shedeur Sanders' Critic makes a confession. The Denver air was thin, but not as thin as the line between opinion and regret that sports analyst Terry T. Truth Lawson now had to walk. For nearly 2 years, Terry had built a brand on skepticism, especially when it came to Shedeur Sanders, the headline-making quarterback out of Colorado. While the world buzzed over Deion Sanders' son, hailing him as the next big NFL prodigy, Terry doubled down on every mistake Shedeur made. Every underthrown pass, every sack, every loss. They were fuel for his nightly podcast, Gridiron Truths. Shedeur's got flash, not fundamentals, he said once on air. He's a social media quarterback, not a Super Bowl one. His clips went viral. Fans loved to hate him, or hated to love him. Either way, the algorithm adored him. But tonight, Terry wasn't behind his usual mic. He wasn't sipping his signature truth juice on camera, smirking while taking shots at highlight reels. No, tonight, Terry sat alone in his apartment, a folded statement in his hand, the camera off, the world silent. He stared at the red light blinking on his recorder. This wasn't for ratings. This was a confession. He cleared his throat and began to speak. Greater than I've spent the last 2 years telling the world Shedeur Sanders wasn't all that. I said he was overhyped, a product of his father's fame. I called him soft when he took hits and criticized his leadership when the Buffs stumbled. But last Sunday, something changed. I was at Mile High Stadium, not in the press box, not tweeting snarky one-liners. I was in the crowd, surrounded by fans, real fans. Kids wearing number 2 jerseys, moms cheering every throw, dads holding their breath with every fourth down snap. And then it happened. Fourth quarter, down by 6, 93 yards to go. The Broncos were dead in the water, the crowd anxious. And Shedeur, he didn't flinch. He didn't scramble for fame. He stayed in the pocket for glory. Threaded a pass through 2 defenders like he was sewing fate together. Marched his team like a symphony. No panic, no flash, just grit. He threw the game-winning touchdown with 4 seconds left. And when the stadium erupted, I didn't cheer. I stood there, silent, because in that moment, I realized something I never wanted to admit. I was wrong, not just about his talent, but about my own motivations. See, it was easy to hate, easy to ride the wave of clicks and views, easy to doubt someone who seemed to have it all. Flashy watches, NIL deals, Instagram clout. I told myself I was being a truth teller, but really, I was bitter. Bitter that a young man had found a way to balance charisma and craft. Bitter that he was rewriting the playbook of what a quarterback could be. Bitter that, deep down, I saw in him everything I once wanted to be: resilient, unapologetic, and damn good at what he does. I judged him not because he failed, but because he dared to succeed in a way I didn't understand. This isn't just an apology to Shedeur. It's an apology to every young athlete I dismissed because they didn't fit my outdated mold. Shedeur Sanders isn't just a quarterback. He's a movement, and I'm done standing in the way of it. A Cleveland Browns beat writer has a confession about Shedeur Sanders after rookie minicamp and OTA performances. Shedeur Sanders' Critic has a confession. Longtime Cleveland beat writer Tony Grossi spoke with ESPN 850 AM radio host Tony Grossi on Thursday about Sanders in OTAs. For the record, Grossi has been supporting the Browns' 5th-round pick since rookie camp, often rebuking Grossi's anti-Shedeur Sanders analysis. On Thursday, Grossi said, "Most of Shedeur's work yesterday was in the red zone period, and he was good in the red zone. He threw some nice passes. We're talking 10-yard passes here and 7-on-7. Rizzo responded to Grossi's perceived cynicism, saying, "Do 10-yard passes count in the NFL? Because you're making it sound like they don't." Yeah, don't they count? Don't the 10-yarders count too, Tony? Or does it gotta be a 40-yard bomb? Grossi replied, "I'm trying to put it in perspective. Come on, 7, he did fine. He did fine." Later in the tense interview, Grossi relented. Bill Musgrave, the quarterback coach, spends a lot of time with Shedeur Sanders on the field when he's not taking reps. He continued, "They're coaching him up all right. Maybe that's why he looks so much," he paused. "Not so much. He looked better with the veterans than he actually did at rookie camp." Let's pause. Whether it's Shedeur Sanders, Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, or Dylan Gabriel. A player should show improvement from day one to their current status. Many would agree with Tony Rizzo. Any pass by an NFL quarterback, 10 yards to 40 yards to 60 yards, if you complete passes to receivers, that's within your job description.